What's up, everybody? Jesse Burdick here for PowerWad.com with episode 17 of the Morning After Mobility Project. So episode 17 is the Tricep Smasharoo. This is again after a particularly brutal upper body day, whether it be bench pressing, overhead pressing, any sort of pressing, depressing. Your elbows are just going to be banged up and you're going to be hurt. And one of the better ways to do it is just roll them out. And I've found via experience, getting something like a reverse hyper, or I was actually doing this one at home, a dresser, you know, something that's going to be high is going to allow you to put a lot of pressure on all the good spots of your triceps. You know, trying to put them down on a box or on the floor, very doable, can totally take care of a lot of stuff that you're trying to do. But there's something about having this here where you get a good amount of leverage, where you can really kind of torque into that musculature and allow it to release and get into those real nasty bits. So all you're going to need here is some sort of a ball instrument and some sort of a table. You want it to be nice and hard, not soft, so it's going to kind of sink in. You want that ball to almost be pushed into your tricep, both you laying on it and also the table pushing it back up into you. I prefer the Mini Nova because of all the nooks and crannies. They're going to be able to get in there and really kind of grab onto the flesh and move it around a little bit more. So a couple things to kind of have in your mind while you're doing this. Your tricep, running from your elbow up, from about half of it is going to be a lot of tendon. So right off the elbow until about halfway up, mostly tendon. Be careful. Rubbing on that stuff, really leaning on that stuff very hard is painful. So take it easy, and then once you get up into the musculature, you can really kind of grind in. Also, make sure you're both going to be going like kind of up and down and side to side as well. We want to make sure that we're taking care of all and everything that we can take care of as we get down here. So again, all we're going to do, ball on table, elbow on ball. Hand position, try and keep it almost behind your ear as you go. Now again, you can see I'm pretty much at my elbow, so I'm not going to really lean in much. But we're going to go back and forth, side to side, maybe a circular motion. Try and come to the outside of the tricep here. And then we'll come back in and go medial, which is on the inside. Be careful on the medial side, on the inside of either your tricep. There's a lot of nerves that are going to come through, so if you feel any sort of nerve sensation, stop, get off that. You don't want to rub on a nerve much. That's painful, and then you can lead into like what everyone calls a pinched nerve, or that sensation will basically just stay. So we're working our way up, trying to keep it and get it right underneath into that musculature, right in about here. We're going to really start to put some pressure on it. You can take your other hand and kind of lean in and kind of let your body weight depress onto that ball as well. And once you find a nice spot of terribleness, you're going to go ahead and try and take it through a full range of motion, or as full of a range of motion as you can. Some people's elbows are just going to kind of stop them. So do the best that you can. Flex, extend, and then you're going to kind of find another spot. Go way up. A lot of people are going to try and stop about midway. You got to get almost all the way up into your armpit to really kind of complete the whole process here. And that's why getting something a little bit higher is better, because you can really lean on that and get into the top end, almost where it's going to start to meet your rear delt, your lat, and everything kind of come into play here. We really get nasty, but it really makes a huge difference in how it feels. So again, ball, table, preferably something higher and something hard. You're going to want to be able to stay on each of those triceps, however long it takes you to get to your elbow all the way up. You know, that's going to vary from person to person. But you got to look for, like, 2 to 3 minutes of really getting in there and getting after it. Again, the tendon here, you're not going to need much to push through, but once you get into that musculature, you're really going to want to push, and that's when you should be able to start your clock. Rubbing it on the tendon and getting in everything is fine and good, again, but be careful. It can end up being very painful. So that's the Triceps Smasharoo. Use it. Good luck. Be careful. See you next time.